You know, we've said that agriculture is the largest part of South Carolina's economy, but a lot of us never go and see a farm. And Ben Boyles, I think you've figured a way that we can go out and visit farms and be a welcome guest.
Well, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having us. The success of this tour is due in large part to volunteers from organizations all across the state. And I'm very happy to have Barbara Streeter with Create Conway, our chairperson for our Horry County tour with me tonight to talk more about the Ag and Art Tour.
And I think she is actually an artist herself.
She is indeed, yes. Okay. I'm looking forward to showing you her work.
So tell us just kind of the basics of the Ag and Art Tour.
Sure. It's a free, self-guided tour of farms featuring artisans at the farm. It's every weekend in June, covering 12 counties this year. So visitors go online to our website, agandarttour.com, plan their tour. It's absolutely free, and go out and visit. They can walk the farms, meet the farmers, really put a face with the food that we eat.
These aren't just farms where people are growing row crops, although there are some people who are growing crops and some are growing vegetables, but it's pretty diverse.
This year we have over 100 farm sites on the tour. It's really exciting to see the diversity of farm sites that we have, from the backyard homestead to a 300-acre produce farm, to livestock, to a distillery, to a creamery.
Oh, my word.
There's so many options.
And here's the map, and it looks like nobody in South Carolina is going to be too far away. And tell us, I think it starts and it kind of travels. So where do we start and where do we end up?
Exactly.
Looking at this map.
Looking at this map, we're from the ocean to the mountains this June for sure. We have 12 counties. We're excited to welcome Spartanburg County to the family this year. But every weekend in June, there's something to do with Ag and Art.
And you say it's on Saturdays and Sundays?
Saturdays 9 to 5, Sundays 1 to 5. Every weekend, different counties every weekend. So you can hit it every weekend or just one.
And so I imagine the farmers have made plans that people can see what they're doing. They try to explain everything,
demonstrations,
make it fun.
Guided tours, hop on a wagon. I mean,
really?
it's really very interactive. Kids can feed some animals, so it's really hands-on, a fun day to just spend out in the countryside.
And then, since I think farmers are somewhat creative, and they have to be in order to figure out what to do when things are always changing. Let's see how you artists are going to fit in, Barbara.
That's right. We've got all kinds of things planned for the weekend. We have indigo dye demonstrations, we have stained glass demonstrations, we have basket weaving demonstrations, blacksmithing, all kinds of different things.
And we're talking about the Conway, the Horry County one
tour.
To start with.
Yes. So we've got a whole lineup of different things.
Well, I think you've got some representative creations from some of the artists who are going to be at the Horry thing. Let's talk about some of them.
This is Traviata Farm. Sue Allen from Traviata she owns Traviata Farm, but she also is a basket weaver and wood carver.
And Traviata Farms, you said,
a horse farm.
And did you tell me they may have a blacksmith there?
They'll have a blacksmith and a furrier there.
The fancier
and that's supposed to be very popular. People have not seen that before, and it's very interesting. Yes.
Of course it would be. Yes. And then down here we've got some visual artists.
This is Molly Fout here at this painting here, and she will be at Traviata.
Landscapes.
It's of the Waccamaw River. And on the right, we've got the birds there. They are by Philip Worth.
Lovely. And where will he be?
He will be at Conway Glass. He will have a little show there. And then the colorful tents over there, down there, are the Ruth Cox Painting. And she's a very popular artist, and will be showing at the museum, the art museum in Myrtle Beach. There's also a show of local artists there as well.
Oh, how lovely. Okay. And then there's kind of an abstract picture.
Yeah, there's abstract, an abstract and also a farm photo, and they will be at Freewood's Farm and at Sassafras.
My goodness. And so wherever we go, these artists will actually be there
painting
with some of their work.
On site, doing demonstrations and selling
and then I think that you and your husband have brought some creations as well.
My husband does these little bird's nest. He's a glass blower. And we work together.
And let's show these little...
Yes, those little eggs are precious.
This is two families live in this nest, as you see, because the eggs are very different. Okay.
Yeah, and then the glass flowers. And we also teach that in the fall and winter.
Okay, and then this is an example, I believe, of...
The indigo that we'll be showing. This is South Carolina indigo.
Oh, it is South Carolina indigo?
Yes, this is South Carolina indigo on silk, and we'll be giving demonstrations on this Saturday and Sunday.
Bring your hat if it's hot, because you'll be outside.
Yeah, we'll be outside. We'll be outside. I'll have a fan on. We'll be fine.
Okay. Well, these flowers have a depression, a hole in them,
Yes.
And I imagine you could put
You
put a
can.
little water in there.
You can. You
and
can
use
put a
it-
little bud in there.
and put a little flower in there.
Yes.
Well, they are perfectly lovely. And so you and your husband both are artists right
Yes,
there
yes,
in
in
Conway.
Conway.
The new New York City of
Yes.
South Carolina. Who'd have thunk it? Okay.
Yes. So, so we have a studio there. We have 4 different studios in there. We have a textile studio, a dye studio, a stained glass studio, and a glass blowing studio.
Mercy. And then we've got a beautiful piece of pine straw that's been woven.
Yes, pine straw basket woven by Susan Allen, and she's multi-talented.
Okay. Ben, you've got a little booklet, and how do people get a copy? Hold that up.
I do, yeah.
And I imagine that the information there is also online. Is that
Exactly.
correct?
All of our information's on the website, but when you go to your first stop, you can pick up one of these books.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Exactly right.
wonderful.
And it'll be your guide for not only the weekend, but every weekend in June.
Okay.
All information
And
there.
then also you said that there is one event that requires a ticket.
Well, yeah,
So
we're
let's
very
talk about
excited.
that.
Yes, we're very excited through a partnership with Clemson University Extension, the Clemson South Carolina New and Beginning Farmer Program.
The New and Beginning
right,
Farmer
exactly
Program.
right.
Yeah.
And the Catawba Farm and Food Coalition are hosting a bus tour on June 9th, Saturday. You'll be able to hit a few sites and leave the driving to us. And tickets are available on our website.
And did I read that you helped them get a refrigerated truck up there?
I did indeed.
I was
That's right.
reading your impact statement on Clemson's website, and I saw
We're
that.
very excited.
So apparently this is a place where people can order things from the local farmers.
Exactly right. Yes, the Catawba Fresh Market is an online farmers market.
And they needed a way to
Serving-
keep things cold.
You got it.
And here you are, an agribusiness agent, helping these people be successful.
Wear many hats, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're so glad that you do, and we're so happy that you
Thank
came
you.
and shared this information. And thank you for bringing
Thank
these
you.
beautiful
Thank you for
examples of the
having us.
creativity that South Carolina people have.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see y'all on the farm.